You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, this was rather interesting when I saw it. Everybody is probably aware every year there is a NFL team report card that comes out by way of the NFL Players Union. And it ranks the teams on various things, and I'll show you what that looks like in a minute. But basically, it's sort of like rate your organization and your ownership. That's really and truly how that comes across. Well, the NFL owners didn't like that one little bit. Not one little bit. Mike Brown, known to be one of the cheapest owners in the league, he probably was like, nah, we'll go to court before we change anything in our facilities or upgrades or blah, 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 blah. We're not doing any of that. Woody Johnson was probably like, double middle finger you. It's kind of weird when you look at these grades too, because it's like, okay, does being real happy translate into success? Not always. Not always. So the NFL wins a grievance regarding NFLPA report cards. I got to tell you, what's wild about this is the NFL, the owners did a victory lap when this ruling came down. They actually bragged about it. Kind of funny, kind of hilarious. But this was last year's report cards, okay? And some of the people that you would think would be offenders of crap are in fact crap. I mean, treatment of families, food and dining, Bengals, F minus. I mean, just not real good, right? Not great at all. You scroll down here, you got the Raiders with all these fantastic scores. That helped them to the worst record in the league. And they're going to be drafting Fernando Mendoza because, well, they had the worst record in the entire league. But boy, they got good ratings from players. So good right now that Max Crosby trying to get the hell out. When you hear this and you start seeing this, you're a little bit like, I kind of get the owner's points about this. Because, you know, at the end of the day, and some of these franchises you would expect to see, I mean, Arizona Cardinals, their ownership is crap. All right. David Tepper, believe it or not as bad as you would think. Jimmy Haslam, not so good. So Bengals, Browns, Jags got an F under treatment of families. I mean, and what that is some of the players are looking for like accommodations with family, suites, babysitters, that kind of thing. Not babysitters, but like actual daycare kind of settings at the facilities. Wow. So here we go. Let's just get down here. The NFL has won its grievance against the NFL Players Association regarding the annual team report cards via Adam Schefter of ESPN.com. In a memo dated Friday, the league trumpeted the victory to 32 teams. That's hilarious. Said the NFL in a statement, quote, "We are pleased with the decision from the arbitrator upholding the parties' collective bargaining agreement and prohibiting the NFLPA from disparaging our clubs and individuals through report cards allegedly based on data and methodologies that it has steadfastly refused to disclose." Oh, okay. Well, if I'm owners, I wouldn't love that either. Give us insight into your process. Oh, we can't have that? Well, bleep your report cards. Because how did you come up with this? So in other words, you made your own parameters, the players union, and then we got these ratings. We remain committed to working in partnership with the NFLPA an independent survey company to develop and administer a scientifically valid survey to solicit accurate and reliable player feedback as the parties agreed in the CBA. So they called it a violation of the CBA to have done this. Ultimately, the league concocted a way to eliminate the process. That's bad for players, indirectly bad for fans who root for teams that now have one less reason to get their acts together. The NFL is poised to accelerate the push for 18 games. Yeah, well, look, the whole thing's corrupt across the board. I mean, that's just being real. Arbitrator determined the NFLPA's conduct violated CBA order to stop making it public any future report cards. So I guess there will be, we get these every year. There's not going to be any more of those coming out for us to view. And I'm surprised that these report cards are still up, to be honest. All right. Now, obviously, there is, like, you can tie decent ownership. Niners got pretty good scores. Seattle got good scores. Commanders, okay. New ownership, by the way. Patriots didn't do great in this. Lots of C's across there. Vikings did good. Miami Dolphins did good, probably based on the amount of strip clubs they got in and around Miami. I'm just being honest here. I mean, again, the Raiders got fantastic grades. Worst team in the league. So, but that does show you a little something with the difference between Mark Davis and the rest of some of these crappy owners. A lot of times I won't name Mark Davis when I'm talking about crappy, because he does a lot for his players and blah. He tries. He just keeps effing it up. Over and over again. This is kind of like the last straw. This is his final chance. The final boss. Final chance for Mark Davis. But he's got real good scores on there, but the team was terrible. Interesting. Jerry Jones and them doing moonwalks, celebrating. Yeah, we don't want you knowing how shitty our shit is. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.